Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jake Co.
And Bobby Webb.
And welcome to Q&A episode 9.
Yeah.
MineCraft.
Our MineCraft. And yeah, we're doing another one of the
360.
episodes where we answer fans' questions. And yeah, we got some more questions that we're going to answer today. So if you want to read out the first question, Jake, and we can get this started.
Yep. First question is from Geeky Harry... if I can speak. Let's start again. Geeky Haribo, 1995. They say, if you could live in one place in the world, where would it be and why? I really don't know. I actually don't know. Do you
Really?
know where you're gonna live?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, where do you want to live?
Hungary. No, well, actually, I'm not really too sure. Like, in all seriousness, I think I'd probably say like Florida, so obviously in America, because I don't know, like this because it's like really nice there. Yeah, and well, I don't know, it's just it's pretty awesome there, and like it's a nice place, good weather and that sort of stuff most of the time. So I reckon, other than like in the UK, like where we live now, I'd probably say Florida, blah blah blah, Florida, yeah. But that's got to be my answer, really. I don't know about you, Jake, but...
Yeah, I was thinking like somewhere in America, probably like Las Vegas or Florida, like you said. I don't...
Yeah, so...
I don't really know.
Let's just say America. Somewhere in America,
Yeah.
let's just say that. And yeah, it's a pretty good question, so thank you. Okay, so next one is from that one girl, 6969. And they ask, what would your last 3 words be before you die? That's a pretty weird question, but yeah, I've got to admit, my last 3 words before I die, they would be like this. I like pie. And yeah, they would be my last 3 words, like before I died. So what about you, Jake?
Mine will probably be, I love llamas.
Yeah.
And then that'll be it.
Truer words have never been spoken. That's right. Okay, so thank you very much. Next question from you, Jake.
This is from Pimp Bombs. Pimp Bombs. What is the funniest prank you have ever done?
Pretty cool question.
Yeah, there was quite a few. I guess the funniest prank we've probably done, like together, like me and Bobby, was probably the party popper prank we did to our mate.
Yeah, that was pretty funny, wasn't it?
I got a party popper and he didn't know I had it, and I kind of he was like all paranoid because obviously we was all laughing and stuff, and I was trying to time it right. And then I found my timing. I kind of swung round on my chair because it was like one of those spinny chairs. Swung round, popped the party popper, and it hit him right in the face. And I think it burnt his cheek or something.
Yeah, I think it did because the actual party poppers that we actually used, the ones I had, and literally I found these somewhere sort of tucked away, and I think they'd sort of expired or something. So for some reason, every time you set them off, loads of sparks would fly out of them, and literally a tongue of smoke, because I think they were so old they're sort of gone all weird and random. I don't know, but yeah, I think some of the sparks that actually came out of the pie popper hit our friend in the face and burnt his cheek, didn't it? So that was pretty funny, though, I got to admit. But yeah, obviously, as you can imagine, he wasn't very happy, but yeah, it was pretty funny for us to watch, though. And a friend of ours actually did record it as well, didn't he? So
yeah, he did.
We've actually watched it back a few times as well. So yeah. But that's got to be the funniest prank that I've ever pulled. But I don't know whether you have an individual prank, Jake, if you've pulled one, because you said to me earlier, didn't you, that you had one as well?
Well, this is a weird prank. My dad used to kind of work in a park, and he found one of those really realistic Halloween masks, got 150 quid or something like that, and he just found it. It was just on the floor, and he was like, okay, right, I'll pick that up and bring it home, because why not? And so he brought it home and he washed it and everything, because obviously he didn't know where it was. And just like looking at it, it was like a werewolf mask as well. Just looking at it, you probably thought like, wow, God, that's really scary, just looking at it. And so what I did, I went upstairs, like a couple of days later, like after he found it, I went upstairs and I went in my mum and dad's room and called him and put on the mask, and he come up like, okay, yeah, Jay, I'm coming, because I said that I needed his help with something. And what I did, I jumped into his wardrobe and turned off the light. So as he walked through the door, he turned on the light, and I kind of burst through the wardrobe with like this wolf mask on, and like screamed, like made a retarded sound, like, and what? He punched me in the face. I took off my mask. I had like a massive nosebleed. Luckily, it didn't hurt. So me and him was just laughing, and then afterwards, he was like, "Oh my God, you made me jump. Like, that's what you deserve and stuff." But
yeah. Wow, that is quite funny
just,
though, really. But I've got to admit,
I'm just
like,
so glad that it didn't hurt, because
that's the thing. Like, I've got to admit, like, you must have been really lucky that like it didn't hurt you, because he could have easily sort of punched you and like broke your nose, and that would have been pretty bad. But yeah, obviously that's pretty funny though, really. And like, I'd say really the funniest prank I ever pulled was the one obviously on our friend Alex. So I haven't really got any other ones. So yeah, that's got to be it for me. But yeah, that's pretty funny anyway.
Show the video footage of it.
I guess we could, but
yeah.
Do you reckon we could? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Boom headshot! Boom headshot! Boom headshot!
Right. So next question. Yeah. This is from Go Die in a Box. Very, very nice name. Yeah, very nice. And they ask, what is the most embarrassing thing anyone has ever done to you? Wow. I got to admit, like, this question, I hadn't really thought like about like an actual answer to this one. I generally have no idea. I'm just trying to think quickly, but because did you say that you had an answer, Jake? Because I'm just trying to think. I generally don't know, to be honest. I really don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I generally can't answer that question because I can't think of an answer for that. But if you have an answer, Jake, I guess you can answer that one just yourself.
I know one for you, Bobby.
Oh, I do know. Yes.
Oh, do you?
Wait, I do know. Yeah, because
I was going to say when the
you might have thought the same thing.
Okay.
No. I have a better one. I have a better one. I completely forgot about this. Okay, right. Well, this happened last year, and this is when obviously me and Jake were both at college, and pretty much.
Was it Teddy Perry?
No. Pretty much. There's a friend of ours, the same guy who we pulled the prank on, called Alex Fleet, and I sent him like a really stupid voice message over Xbox Live, singing what was it? Singing "Living on a Prayer." I did by Bon Jovi, but obviously I was singing it really, really stupidly. I was like living on a prayer, like so obviously something like that, and pretty much what he did, him being a dick, he basically he recorded the voice message and saved it to his phone, and pretty much the next day he had the recording and he played it to literally our whole class at college, and like everyone heard me singing like the song, and he sent it to other people and that sort of thing. So literally everyone heard me like singing "Living on a Prayer" in a really stupid voice. And I got to admit, like I think the first time where I sort of walked into class and he basically played it, and like everyone was probably laughing at me. And really for me, that's got to be the most embarrassing thing that's happened to me that I can actually like remember. So yeah, that was really, really embarrassing. So yeah, thanks Alex for watching that. You're a dick. I'm joking. Yeah, but that's got to be for me anyway. So what about you, Jake? Anyway,
mine was pretty embarrassing. This was with me and my ex-girlfriend, who I used to be going out with. And we were alone in my room, like you do. And so, one thing led to another. And next thing I know, my brother comes walking in. Yeah.
Oh.
So as
Oh,
you can
okay, that's pretty
imagine,
embarrassing.
me and her was like, So yeah, no need to go in detail, but yeah, there we go.
Okay, that's pretty embarrassing anyway. Yeah.
That was.
I think that tops
but
my one.
Yeah, I've just announced it all over YouTube. But
Yay.
yeah, there you go. So
Okay,
cheers for that,
so-
Curtis.
Yeah.
Love you.
And that was a very good question, so thank you very much, Go Die in a Box. And yeah, so final question from you, Jake.
Final one is from Scamdor. They say pronounce this word.
Oh God.
Okay, I don't really know how to say this. I think it sounds like pneumotromics. Oh, right, okay. Pneumotromic microscopically volcanosis. Yeah.
Wow.
That's my attempt.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty good attempt, Jake. This is my attempt. Chicken pie is very, 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 very nice. Llamas are also very nice and sexy. Yeah, so that's my attempt at saying it as well. So yeah,
Cool.
yeah. There's no way that I'm going to like pronounce that word.
Silicone volcanosis. Oh, I really
All I
don't know how
heard
to
there was like
pronounce
blah
it,
blah 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 numinosius koskis. Yeah,
but-
yeah.
blah 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 blah.
Blah 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 chicken pie. Yeah, so that's basically it though. I think that's all the questions
Yeah.
we have for today. So thank you very much everyone who obviously left questions, and if you have any more questions you want me and Jake to answer, just leave them in the comment section below and we'll get around to answer them in the next Q&A episode. So please
Yeah.
leave questions, any kind of questions that you want. And yeah, we're carrying on doing this series and answering all you guys' questions. So yeah.
Yeah. So, like and favourite if you enjoyed, subscribe to Toss That Salad, and I hope you like the new scenery.
Oh yeah, like we didn't even
Toss
mention
That
it, did we?
Salad
Like
logo.
yeah,
Yeah.
like the toss that salad dinosaur in the background. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
So, yeah. See you later, guys.
Bye guys.
Bobby left away and found some edible mushrooms, did that say? Bobby ate the mushrooms and on the way back he felt funny. Whoa, Bobby, you're drinking balls. Bobby battled it. What? He battled his what? What the hell?